Hi. This is my 11th day at I'm Good 74, and I might cry, so bear with me. I'm so honored to be here today with all of you. It's just a deep healing opportunity for me in my healing journey to speak before you and be in solidarity with fellow survivors. Nothing I've done in my life has touched me like the feeling I'm experiencing right now. I struggled all week about whether I was going to show up tonight. My friend Jessica invited me, and I am still living each day with the journey of feeling shame, feeling dirty, feeling stupid, feeling sick, feeling disgusting. And I have to generate myself. I have to work every single day to generate myself as a shame buster, because it's the wounds of childhood incest are ones that one lives with every single moment of every single day. I was born in 1962, the last century, in a conservative Jewish family. As a young boy, I went to Israel, Canada, and traveled the world a little bit. And I had awakened a wanderlust to see the world. I was also troubled with hatred of my father, and I had no idea why. I really hated him. I hated the way he looked and smelled and everything he said, and I never understood it. Many years later, I finished medical school, and I specialized in global health. Big challenges resonated with my soul, and I felt called to help in any way that I could. Luckily, after struggling for many years to open my heart, I found my soulmate, Mindy, and fortunately, she was also a wandering Jew. In 1996, we moved to Zambia in sub-Saharan Africa with our 3 young sons. My son Liam is here with us tonight to support me. With the AIDS crisis raging, our lives were turned upside down by the death spiral around us. I became outraged by the inaction to address the AIDS Holocaust. The devastation I witnessed jarred my soul and awakened an activist in me. After my family and I left Zambia and returned to DC, I channeled my anger to help spearhead a bipartisan advocacy movement that sparked investments that birthed PEPFAR, the President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief, the Global Fund to Fight AIDS, TB, and Malaria, that have saved over 32 million lives in the last 15 years. After a decade of activism, I was burnt out, and I realized that I was being destroyed by my own internal toxic anger. With deep work, and I'm privileged and blessed to have been able to do that deep work, I had an unexpected breakthrough of suppressed memories of early childhood incest at the hands of my father, and I was shattered. I had no idea. I was 48 years old and I had never known that that had happened to me. Completely shattered. But it explained everything that was messed up about me, inside of me, all the self-hatred, all the self-sabotage, the fear of being in a locker room, the fear of white men. I finally understood my lifelong struggles, and my healing journey has centered on relieving myself of shame, as I was not to blame. I chose to walk the path of forgiveness with my dad, and I emerged even more committed to waging justice to take on the biggest challenges in our world today. And I have been working intensively on ending child sexual abuse and incest with a wide range of stakeholders: the Global Partnership to End Violence Against Children, the Together for Girls and Boys. And in my view, we should be declaring this a global public health emergency. We have billions of people that are walking around the planet as survivors of sexual abuse. And the data that we have about that is very sparse. And we don't really know. We say 1 out of 3 girls, we say 1 out of 6 boys. We know that it's grossly underreported. And we don't actually even know how widespread this pandemic of trauma-inducing sexual abuse really is. And we need to think about it from the fact that why are we collecting the data? We need the money and the resources to start studying it, learning about it, preventing it, responding to it quickly. And we need a multi-billion-dollar investment program to end child sexual abuse by 2030. We have, I don't know how many days it is till the end of 2030, but 11 years, say, and 3 months. And we can do this. We can join forces with RISE, with Together for Girls, with the Global Partnership of Ending Violence Against Children, with the member states, with the United Nations, with civic groups, with the private sector. It's not acceptable any longer to keep walking around as zombies when we know that 1 out of 3 people around us is a survivor. And everyone has been touched by it in their life and in their family. And we are blessed and have the opportunity to live in this moment in history where we can actually end it. So let's join forces, let's wage justice against the systems that are blocking the future reality that we all want to create. Thank you.